The principles are all the same. The problem really is in follow through, right? And as a spiritual practitioner, here are the challenges that I face on a day to day basis. And it is so easy for you to keep shifting between different levels of energy. So, what I am really trying to do right now is to be able to lock into a particular state of frequency for a longer duration of time, right? See, there are two things. You'll have to keep differentiating. Am I doing things in a guided manner? Am I walking the path in a guided manner? Or am I simply giving in to the reactions? That is the your major differentiator. If you are in the path of spirituality, if you are in that path of new earth energy stabilization groundedness, you will understand what I'm talking about. You will keep, because see, we are not isolated individuals. We live in this 3D world, live with people, interact with people, right? So it's very easy to keep shifting between your 5D state of life and your 3D state of life. 3D is a lower state of energy, 5D is a higher state of energy. 5D is that state of energy where you are a brilliant observer, where your metacognition is at its peak. You're observing yourself, you're observing people, you're observing circumstances without reacting to it, and you're doing what you're meant to do in a guided, flowy manner. That is the 5D state of life. But in real life, if you stay as an isolated individual, it's easier to hold on to that 5D state of energy. But in an isolated state of life, that 5D state of energy doesn't truly, how should I say, make any impact. So that energy could likely just be lying there latent, right? So you'll have to strike a balance. See, that the whole idea is that when you reach a certain state of frequency, energy, understanding, appreciation of your inner state of life and living, the first instinct will be to just escape from this 3D world. And that's the right thing to do, because the 3D world is too low in energy. It is too misled, misguided, and there is just too much of denser energy. But the point is, as a spiritual practitioner, you have to integrate yourself in that denser energy. And the moment that denser energy will stop mattering to you, that is your moment of truly making your spirituality work. If you're simply avoiding the denser energy to be in your state or to be in your higher state of being, you're just taking the time out. You're just staying in that forever state of healing. The forever state of healing's judgment really comes when you go out there in the world and when you interact with people. Because when you interact with people and when people challenge you with their energy, you have to go through that test of knowing whether this is true. And the moment you imbibe that thing, that all of this thing is a big play, big drama act, and you have to just keep doing your role, not by changing anyone, not by teaching anyone, not by telling anyone, but just being yourself, being your core, utter, original, authentic sense of self, unapologetically. That is your ultimate hallmark of spirituality. So there's no harm in going back, in resting, in staying in that state of healing, as long as you take that time out to go and interact with the world. Because isolation is either you live in a state of yogi, but you cannot truly become a yogi, or a mystic if you have no sense of control in your life, control over your emotions. You're not controlling the circumstances, you're controlling your emotional state of life, your inner state of life. That control comes from deep understanding, deep epiphany, not just understanding, but internalization of that understanding. So, when your children come and challenge you, or when your boss comes and challenges you, when your neighbor comes and challenges you, when your partner comes and challenges you, anybody who challenges your state of being, your state of life, nothing truly matters. Nothing shifts you from your state of higher energy. That is where ultimate growth of spirituality should lead to. And you cannot go to that state without interacting with the world, without coming out in the world, right? So if you are in that spirituality, unable to make it out there, it is a matter of your courage. It's a matter of your courage. So step out a little bit and see how you can elevate yourself to a higher state of energy and a deeper state of groundedness, that nothing deters you. Nothing shakes your state of being. No one shakes your state of being. The ultimate is you are neither getting affected by a praise nor you are getting affected by a humiliation. That is your ultimate state of life, because you are observing. That is the blissful state of life that spirituality aims for. Of course, a little bit of emotion is very good. Emotions make us human. Emotions give us the ticket to be present on this earth. They're very important. They're very good. You can keep processing it on a daily basis. But spirituality's ultimate state is not getting affected. And just because you're getting affected doesn't mean that you're not in the path of spirituality or you're not able to make it through. But you have to allow yourself to, little by little, walk this path of spirituality. Have the faith that you will develop that courage. You will develop that stamina. You will develop that steadfastness and bring about a meaningful change in your life and in the lives of other people. There will be so many tests in the path of spirituality, trust me. So many tests come, they awaken bit by bit, layer by layer, like that onion peel. And you have to just keep allowing all of it to happen. And keep yourself grounded. Keep yourself tethered to a very deeper energy of this cosmos. You will sail through it. And whenever in doubt, go back to yourself. All answers are present in you. You will find all your answers. And there is no end point or beginning point, nothing. These are spirals. These are loops. Loops of healing. Loops of enhancements. Loops of spiritual evolution. Enjoy it.